Okay, so this is the U.S. Art Supply Lightmaster. It's a jumbo. It's 32.5 inches diagonal, extra large. It actually has a 17 by 24 inch lighted surface. I don't know why it makes these lines whenever it's on the video, but those are not visible except for because I'm videoing it. It's actually just a very solid surface. I have it on the lightest right now because not very bright, I should say, because I need to be able to see my pencil marks on this paper, and sometimes when it's very bright I can't see the pencils under it or the marks on the paper under it. So I actually have it on not the brightest. If you hold, the way this one works, it's very cool. The way it works is you hold down this little button as it brightens up, and the longer you hold it, the brighter it gets. It gets really bright, and it's very, very easy to see the line drawing underneath whenever it's on the brightest. So you can use even dark paper, and then when you hold it down again, it'll go back down the other way until it's off, or until it's at the lightest. So it's really great. I love it. I think it's just like, for this table it works perfect. It's a pretty big table, and pretty much it gets bright enough for other colors. So if I were going to show you what it looks like with fawn, oops, doing this one-handed. If I were going to use the fawn colored paper from Stonehenge, it's a little darker paper. Sometimes this paper has a harder time seeing through, and you can see on the lightest you can't see it. So in this case I would have to turn it to the brightest, and then it might be hard for you to see because of the video camera, but I'll get the light out and see if it helps. But you can see that you can clearly see through the paper when I hold the camera the right way. It's kind of awkward because I'm putting it into this bright light, but you can see how bright it is. It's just shining like crazy off of that. That's the very brightest way it goes. So you can turn it down. I probably won't use it that way unless I'm using for dark paper. But for the lighter paper, the not very light one is the best, because I can actually see my marks on the paper, which that's kind of important. I need to be able to see the pencil where I've actually drawn, and if it's too bright I can't see my own pencil marks on the paper because it gets really bright. You can't see where you've drawn already. So I turn it down to the lower for that part of it, for the lighter ones. But this is perfect for people who do a lot of line drawings, or for larger line drawings, for like the 17 by 24 inch Stonehenge pads. So that would do an entire sheet without having to move it around on a smaller light box. So these pieces aren't that large, but they're too big for my standard size light box. So I've got about 25 line drawings created, and now I have about 35 more to go. So anyway, it's by U.S. Art Supply. It also has a standard cord. People were asking about it. It's fairly long. It reaches fine. I haven't had any problem. I saw some of the reviews said that they needed a longer cord. I don't know why you would, but it's just a standard plug, and it just pops into the side here. There's a little hole here where it goes in, and then the on-off switch. So it's very basic, but it also comes with some pretty cool grids. Let me see if I can get the grids. It comes with these grids here. Oops, I'm gonna make a mess. Okay, let's see. It comes with these grids. So if you wanted to, you could place a grid on here, that one, and you could draw perfect circles. So you can use that one, or next time remind me, it's note to self, get a helper before I do a video. And then there's this one, so you can lay it on there and do it. I thought this would be great for teaching students how to do a grid for enlarging a photo. But anyway, it comes with those automatically. I didn't even know they were going to be in the box, so I was pleasantly surprised. But anyway, that's my review of the U.S. Art Supply. Got a little logo on here, makes it. And it's an excellent light box, 17 by 24, one of the largest. I think there's one that's a little bit bigger. I just couldn't see myself ever needing one larger than this. So anyway, I think it's great and you will love it.